Greetings! We are the Group 6, and our study is about the impact of COVID-19 to the real estate business in Davao City. We chose this title because, as today and everyday's problem, COVID-19 has continued to affect millions of businesses worldwide. Staying home, keeping social distancing, and the implementation of quarantine caused workers, employees, and employers to lose their jobs or retire early from work. And we also chose this topic because it's one of the most major issues in the world and within our community today. Many people in the community and also their businesses have faced big problems because of this pandemic, and some even risk their lives just to continue their businesses. According to Beckham 1974, the goal of a study is to describe a concept or to explain a situation that indicates the type of study to be conducted. So, the purpose of our study is to understand what the real estate business is going through right now and what they need to do in order to manage up with their commerce in spite of this widespread of what we call COVID-19. Moreover, this helps the researchers to understand the impact of COVID-19 to the real estate business. The COVID-19 outbreak is on its way to becoming a permanent part of human life and activities, as it has been announced by the World Health Organization in recent times. Although there have been outbreaks that have been effective in multiple countries in the intervening time, none of which have been undoubtedly been as effective as COVID-19. Our real estate business is a business entity that deals with the buying, selling, management of investment of real estate properties. According to the balance, the real estate business is the property, land, buildings, air rights above the land, and underground rights below the land. For our theoretical framework, our study was anchored in the theory of Dontu and Gustafson about effects of COVID-19 on business. That COVID-19 pandemic will impact most of all companies and businesses. And while this pandemic is still ongoing, we don't know what is the societal consequences since this aspect has not occurred or happened with previous pandemics. For our conceptual framework, our two independent variables and dependent variables are COVID-19 and real estate business. From COVID-19, we have two indicators. These are travel restrictions and safety protocols, where travel restrictions led to fewer buyers looking for homes and fewer sellers willing to list their properties or allow strangers to enter their homes during a pandemic. Safety protocol was developed to ensure our safety for our health and for other people. From real estate business, we have three indicators, and these are land developers, brokers, and real estate loans. Land developers, they usually take the greatest risk in the creation or renovation of a real estate. Brokers, these are the ones who act as an intermediary bet, an investor, and securities exchange. And real estate loans involves banks in particular. Without this, land developers and brokers can't move to the next level. The significance of our study would be beneficial from the following, and these are students, real estate people, future researchers, and the faculty. Students, because this study will be able to help the students, especially to those who want to plan a real estate business someday. Real estate salesperson, because the outcome of this study will definitely help them to improve and know what they're lacking of, or what will they do when a pandemic appears as a salesperson in a certain business. Future researchers, because the data collected upon finishing this study will act as a basis and reference on study of the future researchers. faculty because the outcome of this study will help them spread the information towards COVID-19 and the real estate business.
Our definition of terms. COVID-19, it refers to a disease caused by a new strain of coronavirus. Co stands for corona, V stands for virus, and D stands for disease. Formerly, this disease was referred to as 2019 novel coronavirus or 2019 nCoV. Real estate business. It refers to activities involved with the sales and purchase of real estate, a property consisting of land and the buildings on it, along with its natural resources such as crops, minerals, or water. Immovable property of this nature, an interest vested in this an item of real property, buildings or housing in general. Research design. We will use of descriptive correlation type of research. The descriptive method will use to determine the relationship of COVID-19 and real estate business. The correlation method will use to determine the significant relationship of COVID-19 and real estate business in Davao City. Research respondents. The respondents of our study will take a sample of 50 real estate salespeople chosen through purposive sampling. The real estate salespeople will be from Davao City. Research instruments. The instrument will make use by a self-made questionnaire to collect data from COVID-19 and real estate business with a 5-point Likert scale. Data gathering procedure. The following steps will be followed by the researchers in conducting the study. Permission to conduct the study. The researchers will ask permission from the respondents to conduct surveys. Administration and retrieval of questionnaire. Upon the approval of the permission, questionnaire will be personally distributed by the researchers and they will explain to the respondents the purpose of the study. Analysis and interpretation. Right after the data gathering, researchers will collect the results, executed the tally, and submitted to the satisfaction for further analysis and interpretation. Statistical treatment. Our study will be using this following treatment. Mean will be used to determine the level of COVID-19 and real estate business. Pair t-test will be used to determine the significant difference in the level of COVID-19 and real estate business. Person-R correlation will be used to determine the correlation between COVID-19 and real estate business. The COVID-19 virus is a global pandemic, with countries worldwide reporting cases. It is no wonder that it has greatly affected economies on a huge scale and reach. With more and more people confined in their homes, investors are now scrambling to come up with contingency plans to make sure their assets remain safe from it all. Of all the industries, the real estate business seems to be the most affected. And from our references, we have these references to support our study with the knowledge of the other authors. Our references helps us from conducting our research study, even though we have limited references because of our study is related in COVID-19, which has been implemented just last year, 2019, we still have enough references to do our study. We keep being positive and optimistic despite of this pandemic right now, because we know that God has His own reasons, and that reasons of His is making a plan for us in the better future. That would be all. Thank you.